Happy Tuesday. I have a lot of data for your weekly update for the week of January 2nd through the 9th. We had 47 new listings this last week. 19 homes came back on the market, 41 price reductions, and 9 price increases. There were 4 contingent sales this last week, 83 pending sales, 21 of those were on the market for 7 days or less, 8 for 8 to 15 days, 6 for 16 to 30 days, 8 for 31 to 45 days, and 40 of those pending sales were on the market for more than 45 days. 55 closed sales this last week, 17 of those were on the market for 7 days or less, 7 for 8 to 15 days, 6 for 16 to 30 days, 7 for 31 to 45 days, and 18 were on the market for more than 45 days. 34 of the closed sales sold for less than 100% of their original list price, 11 sold at 100%, and 10 sold above asking. So we're still seeing that lopsidedness where the number of sales are below the list price and certainly below the original list price. The average this week was 97.18% sale price versus the original list price, and 99.49% the sale price versus the list price at the time of sale. Inventory stayed flat this week. We're at 382, 398 including condos. There were 2 new listings, 4 pending sales, and 4 closed sales over $1 million. But the most active price range for pending sales was the $400,000 to $500,000 range, and $550,000 to $650,000 was the most active for closed sales. So where do we stand compared to the beginning of last year? Well, our inventory is below, but everything else we're above. So we're starting out a little hotter than we were last year. There were 432 homes, 460 including condos, so we're at 87% of the inventory. There were 41 new listings, so we're at 115%. 75 pending sales, so we're at 111%, and 48 closed sales, so we're at 115%. As most of you know, the Northwest Multiple Listing Service comes out with their statistical data for the previous month. So now we have all of the data through 2023 and for the month of December 2023. And what we saw is that all King and Snohomish County had fewer new listings in December of 23 versus 22, but Kitsap, Pierce, and Mason all had more new listings in December. However, all counties are below where they were 22 versus 23 year to date. And the active inventory is lower in all counties except for Mason County. And actually, Snohomish County has almost half the inventory that they had in 2022 through active listings in December of 23. For residential and condominium closed sales, sales are lower in all counties. December 23 versus 22, year to date 23 versus 22, and all counties except for Kitsap actually have also lower median sale prices. So King County for December 23 versus 22, they had 89.5% the number of sales. Year to date, they're at 75.9%. Their median price is 97.5%. And their days on market, they've gone from 15 days on the market to 26 days on the market. So 11 more days on the market. For Snohomish County, they're at 89%, the number of sales December of 23 versus 22, 74.1% the year-to-date sales. Median price is 95.9%, and they're also 26 days versus 16 in 22. Pierce County had 82.4% the number of sales in December of 23 versus 22. They're 72.6% year-to-date, and their median price is 96.3%. Their market time went from 20 to 34 days. Mason County had 79.7% the number of sales in December of 23 versus 22. They're at 82.7% year-to-date. Their median price is 98.8%, and their market time went from 25 days to 40 days. Here in Kitsap, we had 235 sales in December of 23 versus 273 in 22, so we're at 86.1%. Our sales year to date were 3510 versus 4515, so we're at 77.7% the number of sales. Our median price is identical, $535. We were in $535 last year. In 22, we're at $535 December of 23. If you're listening to the media, you might hear that our median price is now $540. That's for residential only. versus 539, 711. So again, we're right where we were in 22. Our days on market have gone from 21 days to 39 days. So that's what we're seeing. And actually that's what we're seeing in the numbers weekly here, that those number of sales happening after 45 days has grown. So there you have it. Like I said, a lot of information. So as always, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. I'm in mourning today. My husky's lost. It's very sad, but life will go on. Anyway, have a great week and we'll see you soon.